sorry.
I was got caught looking at the screen. I was like,
Right.
I was looking at the shit. I'm like, damn, it got dinosaur, got
that's
space
what
in the back.
Hey, bro,
Superman,
are these
Seattle,
recorded? I'm saying, like, are these visuals and everything recorded?
Not all of them. No, just starting about 20 seconds ago.
Oh, okay, I'm about to say you could keep them both and just like do like the little blooper reel. All right, guys, for real, you can put it back on. Some little animations. But anyways, countdown. Maestro.
Yeah, I'm ready now. I got caught looking at the damn screen. Got King Kong in the head.
What happened?
Yo. Welcome to another episode of the Uncut Knowledge Podcast. It's your boy V Phrase. You know, Jesus. What's up? I got the squad here. What's happening? Somebody say something. It don't matter, whoever.
What up? It's your guy, Coach. You know what I'm saying? Bump all that. I'm gonna have a new slogan. I don't want to do what you're doing. What I'm doing. I don't want to do all that no more.
What is?
Just bump all that. Sometimes it's bump it. Sometimes it's fuck it. But
Absolutely.
depends on how I'm feeling on the day.
Absolutely.
Fuck
Saying,
it.
fuck all that.
Fuck all that.
Talking about. If y'all don't like them, fuck them.
That's it.
Or bump them. Just
That's
depends
it.
on how I'm feeling, baby. Just depends on how I'm
Absolutely.
feeling.
PG or rated R.
That's some shrooms.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Open
He's
him up
like,
some
fool, on the game, he's like, fuck this shit, fool, fuck.
He always do that.
Oh,
That's
come on.
nothing new.
I guess I don't play with him every day, but I was like feeling him.
He's cussing with the best.
Yeah, fool. He
Just only one word. Just only one word. Keep it simple.
said he was only one word.
Hey, what's happening? It's horoscope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To the psychedelic station, all
Smooth
about
jazz.
reincarnation. I got manifestations. You know what I'm saying? We just heard it. You know what I'm saying? Preach. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, what's up? It's your boy Frazier, the third eye savior. I'ma keep it the same. Fuck it.
Yo, it's your boy Vic, man. I know your main dame in the Acura, but here so spectacular. But hey, it's all a lovely week, and just understand that you just gotta love yourself. And women, black women, that y'all just gotta stop thinking about the wrong things at this point in time. We just gotta evolve, mind you guys.
You
Just
took
gotta
my show
evolve.
into a whole nother.
No, I'm just saying. That's my introduction.
That's how Vet feeling.
This is
today,
just
right?
keys, fool, and you don't know if you're gonna lock the door or not. Fool.
That's how
like
Vet
this.
feeling today. Okay.
Fuck it. It's good. Fuck it.
Fuck it all that.
What's up?
Yeah,
What's
right.
up, people? Have y'all been, keeping up with this? Are we still in the corona thing? I mean,
Kind
news is out,
of, but
volumes,
kinda
it's
is, kinda
traffic. And,
I feel like we are in another season of bullshit.
I know.
Like an anime right now. You know
I
what
know
I'm saying?
stuff
Like with
is-
the rioting, you got the COVID shit going on right
This is
now.
Evangeline.
Other people are fucking rioting for Black Lives Matter, and also the shit that they're going through. It's just like, hey, y'all seen that? You ever seen that episode of South Park where the aliens was like, Earth is basically a reality show? It's like, it's the best reality show in the universe.
I don't think I've seen
That's
I
pretty
think
much.
I've
They
seen
like,
that
bro. I've been seeing memes and shit, but they like, bro. This season is its own one, bro.
But shit is starting to open back up. Sports, they trying to get back to sports with that. I hear some saying, like Kyrie, I said it was Kyrie Irving and people like Dwight Howard saying we should not go back, start them back due to till we get some real change around.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got people. It was another dude. I forgot he played for, light skinned dude. Was it Clippers? But it was like people like LeBron and others. Like, now we can make change while still playing. And
Nah, bump all that.
and I'm just
you know
like,
who the true like.
but it's like. So I was asking, what do y'all think? In this week before I speak on, cause I got a whole lot. What do y'all?
Yeah,
Whose side are you kind of?
you can make change while still playing, but just to rid of all the distractions and not get anything mixed. Like just shut it all down until everything is truly justified some way somehow. Because as soon as sports come back, then it's basically a distraction from what's really going on. They're gonna start taking up show time on TV times and all that, and they're gonna start going back sports highlights this, highlights that. But it's gonna take away from the killings and all the other stuff that's going on. So,
cause I see people like Stephen A. Smith, even like Shannon Sharp, like they don't really agree with stopping work. I guess due to say because of social injustice. And
That is the best reason to stop work.
Yes,
Versus,
exactly.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
this is because honestly, I feel like if my job was on the support for Trump shit, I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but not working. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't be against this person's morality and still find a way to get him money and then get to the position that he wants to be in. Like I can't be a part of his cause. You get what I'm saying? Like that's not what I'm fighting for. That's not what I want to go towards. Got a great resume. You get what I'm saying? So I will be gladly just to. You want me? Okay. You want me? Yeah. It's bigger than just me now. You get what I'm saying? Like this is something that has to be taken care of, or our world will constantly keep running the way that it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So this is the best time to stop work for that shit, because it's like that could be you, fam. You black, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? There's ways around to get to where they want to get. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
then on top of that, they just trying to finish out the current season. Like that's stupid. Or just wait till the next season. Just forget about the season. They trying to input something just to give the people the playoffs or whatever. Man,
It's because they bored. You know what I'm saying? We want to do something again. Well,
just
nigga,
wait
go
till the
go
next season,
protest.
if anything.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
agree with
Go
like
protest, go work at your nonprofits. Go motherfucking help
Go start a
some people.
business. Go
Absolutely.
do something.
Go
Go somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Go
agree
start a
with
business or some shit.
with Kyrie and them, because it's like for things to change, you have to do things drastic. You have to make drastic change. Yeah, you can make change from playing, because we know LeBron James and a few other players have made numerous amount of changes while still playing. But at the same time, you're still playing. You're still feeding them money, not knowing. And this what people, I believe, this was like when you say being woke. If y'all want to say, you gotta understand these managers, these GMs, they brush shoulders with the politicians. We got money invested into certain things they do. So yeah, we need this money funds what some of these people do. So yeah, when I say let's stop until we get some real change, be it whatever that be it a law hurry up and gets put into place, some reform, like you said, with the police or something. Let's stop into that, because that's gonna affect their pockets. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna affect the GM. It becomes a trickle effect.
Exactly.
That we need them to fill up these seats, because this is being funded by this dude, not knowing he represents Trump. He funds Trump.
And it also shows the impact on what we have. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If you see like the sports that you want to be played and seen every day, in order to see that, you got to treat my people better than this. If you want us to be equal, we need to start being treated that way. You know what I'm saying? I feel like go play sports, take the time off that you could be doing something to actually help with growth for other people than yourself. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, go to your nonprofits. What can you do to make this shit better, other than just I'm just gonna sit at home with all this money and just look at the news.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Dave Chappelle said it best with the he let the streets talk. But I mean, after so long, you can only sit back for so long, because he even got up at a point and said something in under 30 minutes, nigga, something impactful. You get what I'm saying? That's all that you need. You have this platform. You have the money to do so. You have the connectivity to do all of this shit. So,
and that's why I be getting it. Like us as a race yet having collectively realized just how powerful it is, and when we move, it has to be as a unit. Because let's go with Kyrie. Kyrie Irving is a powerful dude. He has influenced people. He can move and say, I'm with the motion. But if LeBron James is still saying, well, no, I want to do this, because they both have so much power, it's like, okay, well, us, the people that own the Lakers, the GM. Oh, we cool. We still got a LeBron. That's enough to still do what we need to do. Although Kyrie and this group, we still got enough influential black people to study, kind of feed what we need. Yeah. But it can be LeBron James, it can be in sports, it can be in acting. Our people have just one person has so much power and influence just in them to where they can draw. One black person can draw in 15 million eyes to them versus, you know what I'm saying, like not to Colin White, but if Kyle Korver go in with nobody's excited, where'd he go? No, you trying to find out where Kyrie going, where Durant is going, where Steph Curry's going.
Kyle Korver behind the black. He to his black brothers to take the lead. Whatever they do, he with it.
And that's the collective power, I say, like, because one of us just can't move because one guy can still make that boat run because he's that powerful. We hold a lot of...
Not if everybody leaves.
But that's why I said it has to be collective.
If LeBron stays and everybody leaves, ain't nobody gonna watch LeBron just beat up on some sorry dudes.
Well, yeah, that's true. It has to be
like, man, this is boring.
Yeah, that's like, bro, what you gonna do playing basketball?
It has to be more than one. Like,
drop this many points for how many people.
It can't be like 60-40. It kind of got to be 80-20. Like, it got to be a real majority of our influential people to say, okay, we finna move on and we finna get right. Versus,
what's the percentage of African Americans in the NBA?
70%.
You said 7.
So you can still take away half, and half of that are still superstar players that you would look to go see. That still do all the fancy, everything that you would look in. It's your top people. Yeah. That's why I'm saying one black person holds so much power in what they do. So it has to be a large collection of us to say this is what it's gonna be. I think everybody can be good.
Even if they do continually, I don't think it's going to be the same competitive nature. Yeah. Because on the back of their mind, they still thinking social.
But you gotta
social reform.
You gotta think about what drives them. See, like when we look at, you're not just looking for the dunks, you looking for good basketball. But as we know, to the white article, we just shows if LeBron James is dunking on the sorry dude, that's all we want to see. We like seeing people get beat up.
And another thing,
that's why we rigged the game for football. The quarterbacks to be able to sit back and throw for 500 yards a game because we want to see somebody get beat up. We want to see high scoring games. We don't want to see hard competition. We want to see the scoreboards go through the roof. And if we can still see, let's say, LeBron James, Durant, and Anthony Davis still stay over here and dunk on all these white people, cool, we'll take that. We'll make our money somehow. We'll find a way to build from there.
I never watched. So they ain't got to worry about losing a fan with me because I barely watch it already.
I know Durant is with Kyrie.
Yeah. And that's the thing because that's a major effect. You start affecting pocket, but you start affecting money, which is what gets them people up there to start looking like, okay, we got to do something.
The longer you work, the longer you play, the more you work for the person that you don't want to be winning. You get what I'm saying? You need to stop all that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
We got to get there.
No justice, no peace. It makes sense. You know, how can you have peace with no justice, bro? You know, exactly. There's always going to be this issue if you never address this issue. You got what I'm saying? You got to
move as a unit.
You can't wash it over like, and I love how people are, all lives can't matter until Black Lives Matter. Perfectly put. Got a point. How can you argue? They do, man. Show me how. Show me how. You're telling them to get over 450 years of this shit.
We already having problems of staying focused on one goal because we got the Black Lives Matter. Because we got the police brutality. We trying to mix in all the alphabet. The community, alphabet people. You know what I'm saying? They mixing in the NBA. They trying to get. Basically, they're
trying to throw some distraction.
Right. But that Black Lives Matter house is burning right now. There's no water, like nigga, until
and police brutality and Black Lives Matter go hand.
That's what I'm saying. That goes into one situation.
Over the last 2 months, it has been not even 2 months. It was 1 month. Yes, it's been over 120 kills. I mean, deaths in the black community.
That's right. And when I say move as a unit, see Stephen A. Smith, his whole argument was, if that was the case, if we stopped working due to injustice, but we would have been employed for hundreds of years, that would have been our whole MO. And it's like, well, don't you?
We tried.
know what I'm saying? Don't you think if all the slaves back then was just like, said, you know what, fuck it, y'all just gonna have to kill all of us because this ain't finna go down. Either you gonna kill us off as a whole or we finna get up out of here.
Exactly.
And which is why we be talking about how Hispanic people, I done been at jobs that been predominantly Mexican, Hispanic, Latino. When the World Cup come on and Mexico is playing, work stops. We get those off day and we off until as long as Mexico was in the World Cup, we off work. Don't know, not one Hispanic person stays. They gone. Y'all can have work. We not gonna be here, but good luck running that ship.
That's facts. That shows
They been telling them they gonna get out for years. Oh, you Mexican get out, but ain't nobody in their job fire. None of the Hispanic people from their warehouses. Ain't nobody got none of them. Nah, we still need them because they make this.
Damn, I didn't even know that.
Bro.
Asian people, they move as a unit. But see, we the only people that got the history of field niggas and house niggas. We got certain people that got advantages over the other one, which is a psychological thing. Well, if we have him, put him above them, they gonna despise him. He's gonna feel too good to even turn on his people. He gonna feel like, oh, well, I'm good, so why I gotta rock the boat? They treating me good. So that's why we still had the people that saying, okay, let's do this, and then you still got those one, oh, well, now y'all want to hop on this. What's up with black on black? We got, hey, bro.
Still, I feel like anybody that's always trying to overlook an issue are selfish people because they put themselves in that position versus other people. Like, I'm not witnessing that shit immediately because I guarantee you, if a police officer off the white woman's son, you're gonna hear about it some way. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna make some point, but you rarely get those cases. You know what I'm saying? Where they just rightfully, they don't even do it to serial killers. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like many white women lose their children to cops.
It's not an issue.
It's not.
Remember the video we showed you? I showed you with a dude. The cop told him to get down. He got up, chased him, took his taser, took his cop car, backed it up.
Yes, bro.
I was like, so you can't say that, oh, well, he practiced restraint, although I say that to say because we getting over Rashad Brooks thing, like, he had the whole tussle thing, and it's like, how become he couldn't kind of get that same, you know what I'm saying, and saying, like, I'm going to do everything I can not to shoot this man. Although, at the end of the thing, you know, him wrestling wasn't a good thing, and taking tasers, but at the same time, if I'm that officer and I know this, I'm like, hey, bro, this man is drunk. We gonna try to handle him best way we can. It might get physical, it might not. He drunk. We not shooting nobody today.
Exactly.
But it end up getting there, and it's like seeing that video. It's like, okay, I can kind of see because they talked with him. They gave him the thing. Hey, you failed the breathalyzer test as an officer. As me seeing that, now I'm a liability. If I let you go knowing that you failed the breathalyzer test, I'm liable for anything that happens outside of here. So I got to take you to jail just to sit out. Yeah. But at the same time, you know this man is drunk. At any time, he can flip out. And it comes to the, okay, I see where y'all officers coming from, but at the same time, how is it I have two supposed to be trained professionals, can't handle one civilian? You know what I'm saying? Now you got to look back at your training. What are we doing to where I can't have two grown men that's trained, been through obstacle course, weapons course, can't handle one dude to the point we got to shoot him. He done took your taser and everything. It's like, boy, you was a child. I can't hire you. I got to let you go. Because if he took it, who else can take your weapon? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think that's what the Kyrie Irving was like, bro, we got to stop into stuff. You know what I'm saying? To at least that, I think that's the thing. To the police stuff, to the police stuff start getting restructured. You get what I'm saying?
I feel like they should cancel. That's with everything, honestly. Almost everything. Concerts, all that shit.
And so, and with the Kyrie, like, that's a big step. With, you know, they was also preaching, how do y'all, you know, feel about top, you know, black prospects going to HBCUs and versus your SCs and your Stanfords, your Oklahomas and all that stuff. Do you think that's a?
Yeah, he touching sensitive spot.
Okay, can you repeat the question? I was looking for a guy name.
It kind of go both ways, but I think most top prospects go to those colleges because they have better opportunities of making it to the NFL.
Right.
As if you go to HBCU, the probability of you getting noticed and going to the NFL is less than if you go to the thing. Regardless of who you are, it's still gonna be less than.
But I mean, it's training. I mean,
it can be a change, but it's a thing that takes time, and it has to be once again a collective thing. It can't just be one because you still got to go there and you still got to win before you can get any like some recognition. Even if you putting money in, you still got to win because some programs got the best facilities but can't go nowhere.
That'll also show you your power, though. That would also show you your power. For all black mothers, just like, I'm sending my black child to this HBU, and all the fucking HBCUs fucking get bigger. I mean,
but that's how it used to be. Like, Jerry Rice went to HBCU, Walter Payton went to HBCU, Shannon Sharp, Steve McNair, and these are all Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
But we see these niggas. UTEP, all black, won the national NCAA tournament. The first all black starting lineup. Everybody said, okay, this is we gonna start paying them to get out of school. Hey, here's some extra money. We know you need it. You coming from the hood.
Yeah.
Come over here. Here's some more connections. This will help you take care of your moms if you get. You know what I'm saying? And my whole dilemma with that is, okay, like Stephen A., you got your LeBrons, and I'm the one to say, well, we can continue to play and make change. But then you have those same people telling the top prospects, well, go to an HBCU and don't go to SC.
I'll be right back, guys.
So it's like, okay, if somebody, I just use LeBron James because he's the most prevalent. If somebody like LeBron James can say, I'm going to miss out on some money, and I'm paid handsomely well, I'm going to miss out on some money, I'm going to miss out on some opportunities to make change. If I'm not willing to do that, how am I ask a kid that don't got that type of money to not go to SC and increase your chances of getting better life for your family? You know what I'm saying? How am I tell you not go to Oklahoma and try to get you looks if the same people that's telling me that in the higher up places is not willing to take that same opportunity? And from what Kyrie Irving did, you're learning that a lot of people are not willing to take that same step as Kaepernick did, which is miss out on money, miss out on your career, miss out on, in order to make a change for something better. Otherwise, the minute y'all go back to the NBA or the NFL and play, as much as y'all want to fight and y'all gonna fight and y'all gonna make some changes, you still feeding them people's pockets that talk to the people that you want to get them changes through that's really in them offices, because you study feeding they sources, you feeding they people. Some of them dudes is invested in private security prisons. Some of these people are invested in certain things Trump got going. You know what I'm saying? So once you go back and them stands fill up, concession stands get to hit and jerseys get to pop, and guess what? They good now. Like he said, it's a distraction now. I don't care. I don't have to speak up now. My money's good. I can go back to chilling. We good. I can sit down, my check, my bank account's looking right. I'm good. I ain't got to focus so much on that no more. I got to worry about a championship now. I got to worry about who getting traded where. I got to worry who coming up in the next draft. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then mostly, like, once it get past, I would say maybe like the politician level, they don't really care about race as long as they get that money.
That's it. So, at the end of the day, it's all money. And if you're not affecting my money, I don't care what you're saying right now.
I don't care what's going on in the world. As long as I'm getting
and that's
paid.
why I say that collective power. LeBron James can go find 9 other dudes, go rent out a gym and say, hey, we going to hold a little basketball game, little 5-on-5, 10 at the door, 5 if you want to see it online. We going to have it through Patreon, whatever.
Yeah,
and we
even the Drew League does that.
We going to have a quick little game. Don't nobody come to see the GMs play. Don't nobody come to see the coach. They come to see LeBron. They come to see Steve Kerr. They come to see Kyrie Durant. They come to see them dudes. Or they come to see Lamar Jackson. They come to see Michael Thomas. They come to see.
About to get all these fun.
Yeah. So you can go anywhere and that crowd is going to follow you. They don't care where you playing basketball at. I mean, you can be at the Duncanville gym right now. They do not care. Them mothers going to fill up. Nigga, they sold out to see LeBron James' son play. Just because he was standing there. Oh, nigga, LeBron James gonna be there. He ain't playing no basketball. He just standing there.
You think they would change the NBA?
Imagine if they played. That mud would have been people. Duncanville would have been lines all the way down to goddamn Wheatland, all the way to Daniel Dale trying to get here, bro. Nigga, LeBron James, D Wade, nigga, they finna run a little 1-on-1. They charging only 10 at the door.
But they get paid,
bruh.
Paid. Just have a little security there.
Yeah.
They get
You
paid.
got the bread to fund these type of things, and or this, if you're gonna ask,
like Ice Cube, he did the three.
yeah, he did
right?
the 3 verses,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
and people still watching.
LeBron made probably like over more than a dozen times more than probably Ice Cube.
And that's what I'm saying. And so if you're gonna ask some of these kids not to go here, and you're not gonna miss out on no bread, well, take some of that money and go put into an HBCU, upgrade their facilities. You know what I'm saying? Make something better. So, cause that's really the thing. A lot of these dudes don't choose some of these places because, man, shit don't look as good as up here. I'm not eating as good as I get up here. I'm gonna get a stipend. I'm gonna get at least $1,100 check every month to handle me a school. Versus if I go here, not so many facilities. Some of these programs are in and out. Not saying, but because there are D1 black, HBCUs, Preview. What's another one? Me and Sam was talking about it. This thing is North Carolina A&T. Is it what it is?
What's Morehouse?
Morehouse is not I don't know if they got a team. They're not a D1 school.
They're not D1.
I'd say the only issue would be just arena wise, getting a big enough arena to fit all those people.
Oh, like what if they were like, all right, since y'all want to play in the NBA,
it's a capacity like anywhere.
That's
Should you?
That's a lot of capacity. I'm saying just to like
Duncanville a
change like
lot seats. How many?
I know AT&T Center.
Well, nah, you're not gonna. But
right.
I know, but you got to think about starting your own league and bringing them in.
But not
fan
just
base.
even starting your own league. Just saying, okay, we want to.
You gonna play
We can
one-on-one
make
against
money
each other.
easy. You know what I'm talking about?
I know, but I'm saying
And-
just moving along, you're gonna bring all those people that's in those
Absolutely.
stands.
The top prospects.
And it's right. And what is it for LeBron James to say, okay, I'm in
But-
Oklahoma. Can we rent out the basketball
they
stadium?
can have.
But they're still gonna go
They
to,
can have
like,
a lot
the-
of negotiations.
They still
They
gonna
have a
get
lot of
paid.
negotiations.
Who?
The upper people still gonna get
Well, yeah,
paid.
you'll get paid because I'm renting
Think about
out
it
your
like
facility,
this.
but you don't get paid off these people here. You don't get paid off none of this because this is all my stuff. I just need a place to push it. They got that type of power to do that. LeBron James has he has a forever contract
I feel like they
with
most
Nike,
certainly could do
and
that
Nike's
shit.
quickly hopping on whatever you want to do, LeBron. We're with it.
I feel like they could take Duncanville and all the fucking basketball courts they got, and it's gonna be a one-on-one here. You got to choose who you want to go to. It's $20 to get in for the day.
But it's
Nigga.
gonna be
You
a
gotta
capacity.
make it. You gotta make
They
the
just gonna have
ultimate.
to build out.
Capacity everywhere. Just
But
like
no, not as much.
J. Cole had $1 in a dream tour and had $1 to get in his shit to see his shit. And the building sold out still. You know what I'm saying? It was like the House of Blues or something like
Yeah,
that.
some people just have
And
intimate.
niggas $1 to
And
see
when
J.
you-
Cole.
But that's a how.
But I'm saying
It's a
when you
concert.
do,
It's a
But that's a
concert,
concert.
a
This
concert
is
versus the
versus-
NBA.
It sold out in the matter of
This is
minutes.
a concert
But
versus the
it's-
NBA league.
That
They
makes
gotta.
yeah.
They
You're
gonna
not
be.
understanding what I'm saying.
You're
I
not
said,
understanding
yeah,
what I'm
he
saying.
met-
You
he
losing.
met-
You lose. You're gonna lose a whole bunch of people. They're
You
not
don't-
able.
That's not the point. The point is to make money to profit for the.
No,
the
the
community.
point is not to make money. The point is to say we could do it on our own to build power. But
Exactly.
if you losing people, you're not gonna keep that business going.
but you're not gonna lose people.
You will if you keep on.
How
if you don't
if
have
I'm-
a big enough,
if-
just like with shoes, because Nike can produce as many shoes as they want, but because they don't, a lot of people just backs out just buying Nike shoes.
As everything goes, as capacity fills, you build. So it's like, okay,
That's
we
what
can
I'm
no
saying.
longer.
The only thing I'm saying to make it a long lasting goal, they need to put their money together and build a big arena for that.
That's easy work.
I know it's easy, but I'm saying they would need to do
They
that.
need investors and a lot of other the
feel
people
like-
that
They don't-
have places that have places.
I feel like you use
the arenas that they need. They need those type of investors.
You use what you have for until you get what you need in certain aspects. We're not gonna have the best things of best if we're doing this stuff on our own. You know what I'm saying? Some things are gonna be for the community, and it may be to a point where it's gonna get sold out, but it's like there's gonna be different.
But
things,
that's
bro,
all
because it's
money.
happened before,
That's
you know what
all
I'm saying?
money to them, to LeBron. It's not stadium expenses. I ain't gotta pay them because people get distracted and mesmerized by these contracts, not knowing if you look at an actual NBA contract, NFL contract, there's stipulations to getting your money. You just don't say, here's all your money, here's $100 million, go on about your business. No, you got to perform, you got to do certain things. And then after you get it, my team needs their money, my agent needs his money, anybody else that got a tie needs their money before I even touch mine. And they'll tell you, man, a lot of the money we spend ain't even from what the team get. I spend endorsement money. I can't spend that money they give me. Hell, it's gone by the time it touches me because everybody got their hand in it. But if you say, I'm going to go open up Duncanville for now, only certain this is what we got, well, all that money's going to be to us. Okay, bam. This next time, let's see if we can rent somewhere else build. Or till we get to the point, like all of them got the money they can build right now. Go buy some land, build a stadium.
I'm saying they would have to do that because if they just immediately just transfer all the fans they got in those arenas into a small high school arena, you're going to start leaving people out in big crowds. Leaving people out in big crowds cause more problems, cause more crime, cause killings and commotions. If you keep on doing that, keep on having these high school games with
it won't be.
It would be like that. That's how it always is with crowds, regardless
No,
what.
we're talking about.
But I'm talking about to prevent what we going through now, just the crime rate and being there together as a unit. If there's big crowds that people want something they really want to see, and they keep putting in these high school gyms where they can't provide to everybody that they transferring over, it's going to cause problems.
I also feel like,
But that's why you have television, because as of now, they can't fill up there's more people that wants to watch the game than they can put in the Dallas Maverick Stadium. That's why we show it on TV. That's why we stream it online. That's why you got to get a subscription, a certain to watch it, so everybody can be involved. Oh yeah, everybody not gonna be able to watch the game up close in person. You can get there quick enough, or you don't. But you know what? You can watch it on TV. You can stream into it from your phone, Instagram, and everything working. So you can see what. Yeah, you can see what's going on. Because now it's too many people to sit in the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. There's too many people to fill up the Texas UT Stadium. That seats 100,000. That's why we show it on TV, so everybody can feel some type of inclusivity into it.
Well, that's why you gotta have these type of plans. You can't just say just transfer over.
Dissect their fan base. You know what I'm saying? If all the black players stop playing, you don't think that's gonna divide certain fans that were there to watch some Negroes play?
We gonna go wherever.
We gonna go.
You know what I'm saying? The thing that
we're gonna go wherever they go.
You don't think there's white people in the arenas? I'm used to watching niggas play ball. You know what I'm saying? Like basketball and stuff like that. Like if they stop showing up, they're probably gonna lose a certain fan base. So they're not gonna have the stadium just as full as it would be. So I mean, I feel like you're losing fans on that aspect, but
there won't be that many.
You don't think they will?
Maybe if it's like the NFL, but
I mean, Drew
NBA,
Brees lost hella fans.
That's Drew Brees.
Yeah, Drew Brees. The NFL has
NBA is way more for the black than NFL.
Even managers, coaches, all this shit.
Yeah.
Overall,
The
it's all
NBA
really black.
is the love community.
So you don't think if basketball players left, it started playing in a high school arena, and they stopped playing for the NBA, the people that wanted them to play in the NBA are still going to be fans of them?
Yes, they don't. People don't really care for them. They just want to see the players.
That was it. They come to see them play. I don't care. I'd rather see you play street ball.
That's why,
because
as you see, like with
because
the
they
NBA,
don't show up. I don't show up just to sit in the stands and like I'm not here to watch Kyle Korver shoot threes. I'm not here to watch even Jason Williams, and he was white chocolate. I'm not even here to see him. I'm not here to see Paige Stoyakovich, although he's good.
I ain't here to see Dirk, even though I fuck with Dirk.
And Dirk is the coldest white
boy.
I guess I can't speak in these. I can't
can't just watch Luka.
The NBA is so fluidity. I guess it's like just stuff just flows and changes so quickly. That's why a lot of people don't say, "Oh, I don't care about that team. I'm a LeBron fan. I'm not a Cavaliers fan. I'm a LeBron fan. Wherever LeBron goes, that's where I'm going."
Yeah, because I'm not a Baltimore fan. I love Lamar Jackson. I love the ankles.
Like when they get traded, Dez Bron going, oh well, still Cowboys for life.
Exactly.
No, for real. He's staying down.
Related to them because you don't see their face, the full time that they're playing. So that
True.
also makes it
NFL.
You just see a number on their back and their skill level. So I feel like it's easy to detach from players that you rarely see unless you watch the press conferences or you go to their sponsors.
But I just think it would be easy. Just because, you get what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, as long as you got a plan with it, so just transferring over.
Even like we said, once you pass the politician level, it's all about money now. And if nigga LeBron James and this is not making money, this NBA stuff and this high school stuff is, we gonna go there and we gonna do whatever we can to get them some more money so we can hop back in.
Just do some fun shit like I'm gonna bring my two best players and I'm gonna go against the teachers. You gonna go against the coaches here at this school. Like they can start doing their own like little shit. It could be just to make a certain amount of money. Like Bummer said, it could be
It's the power you have. That's
that shit basic.
They don't even really need to make money because they already got.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not to make money. It's just to take away money from them.
Yeah, that too. But I'm saying also for us to see that how much our dollars matter to making the shit that we want to be in civilization. Like if we want something, we got to stop relying on other people or other races to take care of us. We can do it ourselves. Like we can. This is all y'all money. You know what I'm saying? This whole community. This is your money. This is what it's going towards to make it a better, profitable community.
We can. We just the thing is with what we all need to enhance is the technicalology of the like. I fucked up on all that whole word. My bad.
Technological.
Yeah, it's like the technical of
technology
of the business of the NBA. Like we don't understand all that. We
the technology of the NBA.
I mean,
I feel like it's people that know it. It just
the technical shit about it.
It's still the people. The good boy system they own. Although you have your few owners that are free that my players do, like we support. It's still as a whole the NBA is run by the people behind those.
Exactly. We would need that type of mindset to keep that shit going.
But that's the
Not
power
that type
move.
of mindset, but we would need something kind of like what they did with us.
Like you said, it's a lot of dudes it's a lot of black dudes with money that's want to get teams and own teams, but it was like, nah, we don't want y'all in here.
Also gotta think
we don't want you in here.
Promotional aspect of it too, like the people that are putting it on television and shit, like your ESPNs and shit like that. That's another profitable revenue that other higher corporations could still be making money from. They don't gotta necessarily be the coaches and the team, but nigga, you still got these networks making money off of shit that's still.
You gotta make one power move at a time.
But I'm saying it's gonna make all of it. It's gonna be a ripple effect for all of that shit because if the NBA, as they are now, they're not there. But all you seeing is all this news talking about something. You can talk about something, nigga. Show some broadcasting and come back with all the Black Lives Matter. People ain't doing shit but watching TV, regular TV, and watching the news. That's like the most watched shit. You know what I'm saying? News is most watched.
And see, and that's what got people more involved, like, cause stuff ain't going on, all your entertainment ain't going, so now you kind of forced to see this stuff. Yeah, you're not busy, you're not up and moving around. Cause some of the people, don't watch TV. Like I'm too on the move to even sit down in front of a TV or to be browsing like this. But now you ain't got no choice. It's like I'm at home, I'm bored, nigga. What's popping? Oh damn, nigga got shot. Damn, another nigga got shot. Bro, I gotta do something, bro. I got all this bread. I'm sitting here.
You feeling emotion, and that emotion is making you just like you don't know how to feel. Some people get emotional, like to the point where they sad. Some niggas get mad. Niggas want to unite. You know what I'm saying? Niggas want to. I'm not letting this shit go. That's close to home. You know what I'm saying? I had a homeboy that just he wasn't really my homeboy. He was like more of an associate. When I see him, like what's up, Cam? Like what's up with there? Type shit. That nigga passed. I don't know how he passed. Somebody they say. Two people possibly ran up on him, gunned him down, went to the hill with me. I hit my nigga. But it's just like that shit is just wild, bro. Like it's gonna make you feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make you enraged. It's gonna make you emotional, especially if you know the person.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Then you're gonna see that he's of color. Then you're gonna be like, bro, it'll be okay. Not okay, but it'll be understandable if it was just one time, nigga. But when you see the numbers of how many of your own people are being eliminated
at a rate,
like, I'm that color too, nigga. Me being a lighter tone or me being a dark, all of these niggas are getting.
Still a nigga.
All of these niggas are getting. So all you Arab men, all you, if they see your skin first, you us. You know what I'm saying? You may not even want to be, but that's where you gotta watch your prejudices because it be niggas that look like you. That be against it, like no, it's not.
Bro, but that's the sad thing is they are black. You know what I'm saying? Most of the and that's the thing. Like the first human being was black, so
came from
we all fucking are related, 56 cousin or not. And it's just sad that we are looking at ourselves in mirrors, in a million different mirrors, bro, and don't even fucking know it's ourselves, bro.
Exactly.
That shit's the scariest shit in the universe.
It's
Like,
super
what
scary,
the fuck, bro?
Like, how can you harm somebody that has the same functionality as you that still has
Bro,
the capacity?
2 eyes, 1 nose, fucking 1 mouth, 1 dick and balls, 1 vagina, 2 titties. Like, there's nothing different.
I feel
there's
like
nothing different between us.
in my eyes, if you
I don't get it,
disregard one
I don't fucking
life
get it.
being, you'll be up to disregard all life. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
If you treat a dog like a pet and you disrespect them, you'll treat any living, especially
Absolutely.
to that point, because you put your complex and you put your mind in that superiority complex.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? When all beings are equal, bro. We're all sharing this
all
earth,
connected, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You have this dog could be older than your baby, bro, but you're gonna treat that baby better than that dog. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's an adopted baby, because I understand the maternal shit and shit like that.
But if you take that role though, if you take that role and you choose to take that role, then you're not gonna look in it any different than being your real child or whatever the case may be. But we live in this damn. It has to be. Looking at a person has to be a greater only just just over, and the sad thing is it's just over skin color, the complexity of your skin. It's nothing more than that. The superiority, and the thing is, a lot of white people done took from the African culture, and people fail to realize that. They made a few things here, there, and there, but bro, it's nothing. It's nothing. Yeah,
they've literally taken everything, our whole entire identity.
Sure, like I said, Egyptians knew math, like the math to build this and that before any culture. Period. You know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be, and so it's just a sad thing. Like I was telling him, like, what if this is exile? What if Earth is exile?
Most certainly.
And this is just, you know what I mean?
It'll never get on one accord.
Right. And this is entertainment for the universe type shit. Like,
exactly. That's what they said Earth is, bro. It's reality TV for the rest of the universe.
That's what I'm saying.
On South Park. Before I know we in the deep shit. I'm gonna ask a random question that Destiny posed to me. Before I know time is coming short. Let me go ahead and ask
full
it.
aspect.
All right, y'all ready for this?
Go ahead.
We can start doing shit like this. It's gonna be the random question of the podcast, right? If a man has sex with a transgender woman, still has a dick, is that man gay?
Yes.
My answer is, if he doesn't know, then no. If he does know,
but he has a dick,
then yes.
But okay, does he still go through with it? That's what I'm saying. It has to be a situational. Does he still go through with it? If he see the penis, does he still go through with the?
This is my aspect of it. Say you meet this woman, you get what I'm saying? Identifies as a woman, looks like a woman, feels like a woman, sounds like a woman.
Okay.
Until you get to that nigga.
You enjoy this person's company, everything.
Absolutely, right.
You play the game with them. They talk about anime with you. They, you know what I'm saying? But they still are very feminine. Still, you see no nigga looking at them. You get
Absolutely,
what I'm saying?
right.
And you fall for that person and realize that they have a penis and he's still down with it. Does that make him gay?
Yes.
Like if he is attracted to her, to her because he sees a woman. You get what I'm saying? Technically,
That's a hard.
Technically, in my eyes, like scientific beliefs, yes. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Biologically, yes.
Yes, you
yeah,
get what I'm saying?
absolutely. Right.
But like in a sense of
Spiritual, mental, absolutely. Right.
That, does that make that person gay, or does that make that person still attracted to that same sex? Like he doesn't look at niggas and gets like, oh yeah, like.
No, absolutely. I get what you're saying, because the visual is like a woman. Her energy is everything of a woman, but the biologically.
That's
right.
the only thing that makes
absolutely
you male, right. You know, what
absolutely
to the physical eye.
But he still goes along with it.
He's falling for the person now. He's falling for who she is versus what she has, because he's taking on those energies as a woman.
Okay, I say maybe bisexual in a way.
Bisexual.
Because he's in love with the woman part of her, but if he's still dealing with the penis, then he might have that
Especially if you're interacting.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like you're interacting with it as well. You know what I'm saying? Like
What if
he's taking? I feel like if he's taking, then definitely yes.
If he's interacting with the penile,
that's what I'm saying.
So if he just lets it be there and he just does his thing, he just lets her fiddle paddle with it.
That's what I'm saying.
He just a little gay. He just bisexual.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I say bisexual, because the idea of or asexual or something like that, or
not asexual.
Well, if the plan is
asexual, mean you don't need nobody.
Well, shit. I mean, he's having sex with, you know.
Well, if the plan is to get the penis removed, they just didn't have the money at the time.
That's another thing. That's another aspect. What if they? What's the term of it? Post-op.
Yeah.
What if they're post-op? You don't even know.
Okay. But then you'd be like, okay, I want to have kids.
It's still a technical term. They're still born biologically.
That's
right.
What I said
you can't have kids. You can't.
Scientifically believes, he was born a male. He was a male. You know what I'm saying? But what if that, like, you say that you used to be a man, but it's fucking Tyra Banks standing in front of you. It's fucking Lisa Ray standing in front of you. You got
he likes women. His sexual preference is bisexual. He has a different sexual preference versus.
But see, at that point, you just have faith that person used to be a man. Because what I see is a woman, full-fledged woman, goes by a woman.
If you tell me that you used to, I gotta let you go.
Pisses out of the same spot as a woman. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta let you go. If you used to.
Yeah, nah. I feel like, first of all, you lied to me.
Post-op.
First of all,
you kept this lie alive.
You bad as shit, but you're a nigga.
Yeah, like maybe I could have thought about it. It depends on how much love you got into. You know what I'm saying? Like if you told me after we've been married 5 years, you know what I'm saying? Somehow I never seen or your baby pictures.
Let's say this. Even if you took that time to, and she told you, and you like, man, I loved her so much, but your own spirit, the way you are, is just gonna automatically. I'm just not with. I love you as a person, right? It's just gonna just like, okay, this is not me. I'm not trying to disrespect you in any kind of way, but that's just not me to do this with. And I'm not trying to. I love you to a certain extent, and I'm not trying to put barriers on what love is and what it ain't, but how I feel about it. But that's just not me. Your own self is gonna like turn you off.
My sexual preference is
right.
Not,
your sexual is just gonna just like. No,
I feel like that's the notion of knowing. You know what I'm saying? Put yourself like if you've been with this person 5+ years and like you didn't know about it. Like I said, all the baby pictures she had long hair.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You couldn't tell. You know, your little baby. All you see is the chest. You don't really see nothing like that. And she's like, yeah, you know. You don't think nothing of it. She never tells you like, I love her. You know, had sex with her multiple times. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and then he tell you.
Because if they're post-op, I mean, you know, I've never seen.
I seen it. That shit.
Yeah, it looks weird.
I've seen it once, but I don't know. You know, all vaginas don't look the same.
No, absolutely.
I'm pretty sure
but like you said, the turn off thing would be
even if you fall in love with her and you
I
tried
was sexually
with her.
in tune to a woman. I thought you was a woman, but now you're telling me
she was gonna be like, I'm still in a woman.
No, you're a man with now woman parts, and you went through the process emotionally, physically, to now you identify as a woman. But if I would have known you was born a man from the jump, I wouldn't have got with you.
That's what I said. First of all, you lied to me. You went against for this long. You lied about this major part that used to be you, because that tells a lot. Like that, you went through something to become this. So that means that you had a large moment of insecurity, a large moment of, you were uncomfortable. You were probably uncomfortable in your skin. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of large aspect that you don't get to know about somebody, because that basically shows me like you faking. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you faking. Like if you would have told me up front, then I'd have been like, okay, you real. You've come to terms with it. You know what I'm saying? You know who you are. Shit like that. But if you don't tell a nigga until like years later. Like then that's like, bro, I don't know who the fuck you are. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I mean that, and then the aspect, I've never been through that shit, so I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna be off, because if I really love somebody,
that's what I'm saying. You gonna be like
if you didn't, I feel like the hardest point in anything of that nature will be the sexual aspect.
Absolutely,
and that's the hard part.
That's what's gonna reject you automatically. It's just gonna be like, okay, this ain't
been
right.
The hardest part of the mental thing that it would have been, and you like, I enjoy that shit. You're gonna be like, let's see what it's about. Let's
be real, man.
Real
men
ain't
the whole perspective is gonna change.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Eventually,
like you said, that's a mental thing to break. You're like, damn, I've been.
You're gonna be in dinner. Goddamn me.
Because it can all feel good. I done had gay dudes hit on me. Oh, I can show you dick. It's gonna feel real good. You say, you know what? It might, but I don't care. I don't care to experience that.
Right.
I don't care.
Bro, I had the same
That
thing.
that doesn't turn me on, so it wouldn't even do much. But
I can't see a man face, bro. That's what I'm saying. The only way
No,
you'll
I'm
give
talking
me-
about like, bro, I had a transgender. I think she was back in, was it 2013, bro? And I wasn't like open to the idea of like having that, and just realize like I got called a bitch ass nigga. You weak ass little dick ass nigga. You. And I'm like, you're a whole nigga. Like, you know, you're getting mad because I don't want to beat your friend.
You know, dick ass nigga.
But I'm just, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't say that. I said, have a good day. I wasn't even going to be disrespectful because it's just, why are you getting
JK
mad?
guy.
Because I don't want to have relations with a man that looks like a woman. You have your ass done and titty. Cool. I'm not dealing with that shit. Yeah. And like you said, you can suck. Oh yeah, I get the balls too.
you just might.
I just
I don't care to find out.
It's not
I feel like for me,
Because I've always said, Dr. Take, hey, when your thing in anybody's mouth, it feels good. That's why head always feels good.
Absolutely.
It just
Absolutely.
head is better
it's
head.
just moisture.
Absolutely.
Pressure.
Mouth
yeah.
is a mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if
The
you
mouth.
didn't know, you seen, you be like,
If you close your eyes, yeah, you probably would feel
that's
the
a
same.
whole nigga fool. Get this.
Right.
Your stuff gonna go down because I'm thinking it's a woman doing a thing I can't get with no man putting his mouth on me.
I mean, if she, I think me being honest, if I was with a woman that I didn't know was ever a man for 5+ years, and I've fallen in love to my sense of falling in love and how I am as a person, is I fall in love with the soul. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm attracted to women. That's what I'm going for and shit like that. But if I got tricked into being with a woman for 5 years and I've already fallen in love with this person, like, damn, this is my soulmate. If you think about soulmates, it's not gender mates. You know what I'm saying? Is my soul was destined to meet this person.
So
this
Destiny
person,
come out and say, I used to be a man.
I'll be with it, honestly.
So then would you consider
You would be
yourself now gay or bisexual?
No. Not in the situation now, because we're speaking hypothetical. I'm not.
No, we know.
No, stop doing that shit.
We know.
We're talking about hypothetical.
This is what he
That's what I'm
said.
saying.
No, I'm saying.
That's
I'm
what
talking about
I said.
hypothetical.
That's what he just said. He said, this is not for real. I know we're speaking hypothetically. So, and he was getting ready to answer before you.
Okay, I was about to say.
Speaking, but so in that sense, I don't think I would be gay, because like I said, I've fallen in love with a woman. I've fallen in love with this person that is a woman. I haven't fallen in love with a man in my sense. So even though she's told me a man, like I said, that's okay. I believe that you used to be a man. What I'm seeing in front of me is a woman. What I feel.
This
is
is
a
what
woman, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
This is what I learned as I get older. Sex and a relationship are two different. Like, they're one and the same, but they're different.
Mm-hmm.
You can be, you know what I'm saying, bisexual. I sleep with men, women, but nigga, I can only be in love with a woman. This is just pertaining to, like, I can only make love to a woman. I can only be in love with one. I can fuck a nigga, dude, whatever. That's just because, you know what I'm saying?
I can.
So when I say like that, it's like you said, I fell in love with a woman.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in love with that aspect of it. But now that I know she's used to be a man and I'm continuing to have sex with her, knowing that she used to be a man,
Mm-hmm.
do you now then say, okay, well, I guess I'm kind of bisexual because the shit felt good
No,
and I like
because,
sleeping.
Like I said, it's not a sense of I like sleeping with men. You know what I'm saying? It's not a sense that I would be like, I can have sex with a guy. I'm attracted to men.
No, right. The visual aspect.
Let
Right.
me answer
Absolutely.
the question. Let me answer the question.
Right.
But I mean,
No,
respond
I
or
get
whatever.
it. Yeah.
But yeah, it's if Destiny was to say that, you know what I'm saying, and I've already fallen in with this person, fallen in love with this person that shows me all aspects of a woman. Her soul shows me that she's a woman. Just as they believe in that just because my parts say male doesn't mean that's who I am. You
So
know what I'm saying?
physically, that would just, you'd be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but if she had a dick, no. You get what I'm saying? That would be the key for me. I'll be like, nah, I don't.
So she
Because I wouldn't be able to indulge in you to the point where we both would be okay.
You
know what I'm
pass-
saying? Like when you get pleasure, like I don't want to fiddle faddle with
You-
you. You get what I'm saying?
you're
I only
past
want to
my
touch my
level.
shit.
Yeah,
because I'm like, once you tell me that goes in my mind, like, damn. I'm having sex with this man, this whole thinking this is a woman. You know,
But see, that's control over mind. You get what I'm saying? Me having control over mind and being like, well, I'm in love with this person, and I'm not solely. Yes, I want to be with women. That's who I want to go for. That's my dream. I'm not attracted to male. I don't want to see scruffy nigga faces. I don't want to see
You got
pretty niggas.
So with all that, say that if that was to happen, how do you feel now? Like, damn, the opportunity of kids goes out the window.
Because it doesn't. Because I've always, maybe that's just myself and watching movies and shit like that. I've always seen things like, don't ever just get sold for just one thing. Like, there's a possibility that you can't have a kid.
Well, yeah, don't
be opposed to, you know what I'm saying, surrogacy, or don't be opposed to going to adopt. Because I said, if I was ever to adopt, I don't know why. It's nothing against my race. I would love to have a black kid for some reason. I just want an Asian little girl, bro, for some reason. I don't know why.
Sure.
I don't know. If I adopted a kid, that's just my weird little thing. I probably, in real life, will probably get some black kids. Or, I don't know. I don't know about the adoption shit. But if I was to adopt, I'm open to it. If I was to do surrogacy, I would be open to it, just in case something was to ever happen to me. You get what I'm saying? Because I want children regardless. I was thinking about freezing the sperm just to be safe. I'm a safe nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because I haven't had any kids right now, so it's just like, just in case you get a little older. You know what I'm saying? You don't meet anybody. You know what I'm saying? You just so you have kids with. Because I'm not out here having kids with every woman I have sex with type shit. I'll be super like, nah, I can't give you that kid just because I want one. But in my mind, I've already broke past a lot of barriers in my head of if something was to go wrong. So I don't think there would ever be a sense that I wouldn't be able to have a kid. You get what I'm saying?
Right. There's different ways to have a kid. But I'm just saying, like, because, you know, with that transition, you have to have, you know, estrogen shots and all these other things to maintain that, you know, that female structure because, you know, naturally, biologically, you're producing testosterone and stuff like that. So, because I've seen the surgery and it was hard to watch, and they just turn the penis head into a clitoris. That's really what they do.
Yeah, most certainly.
And so
I feel like the clitoris probably turns into a dick.
You know, so.
You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like emotionally and just like after you find out, bro, I feel like biologically your body's just gonna like, it's just gonna like, okay, cool. Like I said,
it depends on how much in love with that person that
even
you
if
are.
that though, you just in your own. I feel like in your own back.
I feel like that will make you a whole ass nigga. And
not really, because your
I feel
preference.
like that make you a whole ass nigga, bro. Like that's literally.
That's what I said. You can love that person, but it's just like like your body's like it's gonna. You're not in the back of your mind. You can say, I tapped into the part of my brain, but in the back part of your mind.
Like, this is a man.
This is a man. This used to be a man, and it's just your own. It's just like it's gonna reject it automatically. Just not even you wanting it to.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? It's just certain things with your body. You're just like, it's just not even right.
I feel you.
I love you so. You know, thank you for. You know, you can always be part of my life, but it's just my body is physically rejecting this because it's not truly who I am.
And I say that with the kids.
That's all. I'm not saying you're wrong. You're right.
Yeah,
you can break those barriers, but your body's gonna reject. It's just.
That's why I said at the end of the day, it's really in my eyes. I feel like it's how much in love you are.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
if you are in love to the point with this person, like you can't see yourself without this person for the rest of your life, and you want to be with them intimately, then you break past that. But if you like, I'm in love with this person to keep them as a friend, and you know what I'm saying? Like I can most certainly feel those things. I feel like, in a sense, I probably would reject it. Probably wouldn't be all at once.
Right.
But I feel like it would.
Sex is very important in a relationship because it's the exchange of two energy. It's where you combine. That's why there's no why I'm so connected with the woman I'm with. How I can, when I say things, she be like, damn, that's the exact, and it happens so often. It's not even fun.
That's just that woman intuition.
So when like you said, if somebody was to admit, oh, you a man, it's like, damn, you just threw off the chemistry, the flow we had, because it's a different type of focus. Now I'm looking at you now, it's like, damn, hold up.
Yeah, I feel you.
So now you got to think, so is my soulmate really a person of the same sex as me? Or is it the illusion, or it's the woman?
So that's the thing that that's the thing that you would tap into, I sense. Like, if you were in love with who this person was, were you in love with the physical aspect of this person? Were you know
it's all that
you'll figure out how deep your love goes for that person if you stay with them and not like, okay, I was all on board until I realized that aspect of you. Now I can't be with you because I realized my feelings aren't that strong. I probably didn't want to.
Like,
No, you didn't have to say that.
that's-
Though. You ain't have
like,
to.
I mean,
that.
technically,
being
your
intimate-
feelings are not that strong. Like, not as strong as I would do anything for you. I would be with you. Nothing will never take me away from you or make me not be with you. All the things that all the lovely little things that you probably say to the person that you will be with for the rest of your life, where you have those ideals of being with, and that they said that shit.
But the thing, I'm gonna keep it 100. You probably, let's just be real. There'll probably be some points where you be like, damn, because she will be already automatically standoffish about certain things when she looks in high school, birthday. So you probably already have. That's what I'm saying. You wouldn't.
On the aspect of everything. That's
Right.
why I said the first thing is I can't be with you because you lied to me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a.
But even
that's
before
a-
she
that's
lied to you, she would act already weird. Not saying weird, but just like not tell you everything.
Yeah, but that's what I said. The baby,
Maybe not
like,
meet the
like the baby
parents.
picture. Like if she
Right.
looked like a woman the whole time of growing up, because there's
Okay, what about in high
cases of,
school?
like,
What about in high
there's
school?
cases where you don't have facial hair and you didn't, you know what I'm saying? You weren't very manly looking in high school. You have a lot of kids that still look a little feminine in their ways. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If they dress like a woman, they will look like a woman. You know what I'm saying? But they carry themselves as a nigga. You be like, oh, but if they always had long hair, you know what I'm saying? Always look pretty. Because I had a guy in my school, not gonna give his name, but he was transitioning in high school, and wearing dresses and
So,
everything already. So,
Dunkerville? Oh, okay.
he was a white guy. I think he was white. He may have been Hispanic, but cool person. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
But
absolutely. Not saying.
like there's aspects where that can be a thing. Like, oh damn, you've been a woman in everything that I've seen you in. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
you never seen them in the male form. You know what I'm saying?
But even though the idea of knowing that they were in that male form, could you still possibly, even though
Because
they're
that curiosity, I think, will
but
kick
that's what I
in.
said,
Like,
that's
damn,
what-
show me what you look like, bro. Like, no, don't show me. Let me.
See,
Know
that's
what
what
you
I'm saying.
mean?
Like, I
Because
couldn't.
now that goes in your mind, like, shh, do I want to see what she actually or he looked like back then? Do I let it go? Do I ask about it?
That's
Do
where
I
you see where the love is at.
do I dive deeper?
Honestly,
Do I dive
that's,
deeper?
That's what
into
boils down to.
a life now that I know that? Like, for now, it's a lot I gotta unpack now.
Do you believe in soulmates or gender mates?
Even about myself.
Do you believe in soulmates or gender mates?
I believe in smash women, smash men.
Because if you believe in soulmates, that means you're giving an aspect of spirituality.
that's why.
You know what I'm saying? Which is your life, the shell that you are given isn't who you are. You know what I'm saying? This attachment, yes, in this reality makes you a male or female to make you easier to diagnose. You get what I'm saying? But in actuality, we can honestly treat men like women and women like men in aspects, and it'll be okay if that's how they made society be. But it wasn't.
It's not just a society. It's a instinct thing. Because if you look at, like, we're animals in our nature. We just decided we got a different name. When you look at nature, you notice males do certain things, act a certain way, a certain aggression, and you apply that to, okay, we're the same thing. So male, it's an instinctive thing. It's not necessarily what we're being taught. Males do certain things instinctively. As a male, lions, it's instinctive with me to protect my pack. As a man, it's instinctive that I protect. Not necessarily I gotta go provide, but women provide the food. If you think about now, it's a thing where women take care of the home, y'all cook, clean. Animal world, lions are the ones that do the hunting.
But you don't think
That's not taught behavior. That's instinctive.
you don't think that's taught behavior?
You don't teach a
No,
lion to
you
go,
don't.
the women to go hunt and the men to protect.
It's on some things are just.
You don't think lions teach? You think
I'm
Sure.
You
I mean,
don't
okay,
think-
I
you
see what
don't
you're
think-
saying as a cub and how.
you don't think
right.
you don't think they show the animals how to do these things? You get what I'm saying? Like they show each other how to do a
But I'm
lot of
saying
things, and
it's-
like just how a mama bird tries to show her bird how to fly. You
But I'm
get
saying
what
it's instinctive. I'm saying it's instinctive. It's not necessarily something we came up with.
That's instinctive for a mother and a father of a child to be protective over it and show the child the way of life how they've gotten it to be. You know what I'm saying? And then what they've learned along the way. So I feel like everything in this reality has been taught. The thing that is not taught is how to be kind. You know what I'm saying?
Kind.
Because as a baby,
why is that not?
I mean, maybe not. It's probably the same. It's who you grow up around. You know what I'm saying? But just how you're taught racism. You know what I'm saying? How you're taught these things, or how to go based on society, based on how you're treated. You know what I'm saying? You're a curious kid. You really don't know anything, so you're looking for anything to learn, and whatever you learn is pretty much how you start to live civilization. Because even though Tarzan is a cartoon, was also a real man. You know what I'm saying? They showed him how to be an ape. He thought he was an ape. You know, there's aspects. It's just like everything.
I'm saying you can teach him, but instinctively he couldn't do certain things an ape could do. Like he couldn't go necessarily hang and grab, do animals things, but he can talk
that shit out.
He can be taught certain things, but his body and his anatomy and certain things instinctive you couldn't do what a gorilla could do. You couldn't instinctively do what certain animals can do. It's like they couldn't instinctively do some things we do.
But that's what, like,
you don't teach instincts.
Yeah, I mean,
instincts is something that it comes out of.
Doesn't your instinct? Can't instincts be taught to you by noting what to look out for? As a kid, if you go like this, he doesn't know to move. You know what I'm saying? But as you be a fighter, I teach you, like, when somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Instincts is like touching the stove. That's the perfect. They always use that. When you touch the stove, you immediately pull your hand back. That's an instinct. It's a proper reaction. Your body. You don't got to tell your body. Nobody taught you. It just that's hot.
Right.
You don't. That's why little kids, they can go touch it. It's hot. That's hot. They do something. They nobody told them. But if it was taught to do, people be like, should I move my hand now? Is it hot? No.
But if it didn't burn, it would stay
right. That's what I'm saying.
But instinctively,
I see what you're saying.
If it didn't burn, it would stay right there.
But if it burned, you're gonna.
Only reason that's not
an instinctive.
You're gonna move your hand.
That's hurt.
That's an instinct. That's called instinct. When it hurts, you move. You retreat. You're not gonna leave your hand on the stove. Nobody has to tell you to move your hand when the stove is hot. I
see what he's saying. Okay,
you can be just born in this world, fresh,
without nobody teaching you.
And I tell you, touch that iron. I tell you to touch that iron.
Okay, well, that's pain.
Pain is called the instinct. When it hurts, so instinctively, I'm gonna move away from the pain. That's one thing.
How do you know to have sex if nobody taught you how to have sex? Who's gonna teach you how to have sex? Or how would you even have sex without even knowing? Nobody told you about sex. You're in a blank-minded world. You don't know about sex. You have a woman and female. You don't even
the same way the people that first found out. You get it's a chemical balance. It's chemical things that go on when I see you and I'm attracted.
No, I get what you're saying. Just automatically.
Okay, you see. Oh damn, I'm getting what is this? I don't know what this is. I'm just automatically. I got an erection. You
start getting erections as a child out of nowhere with no control.
He's asking, how do you learn? It's an instant. You start experimenting. Right. You go in and
that's what I'm saying. Bare minimum. That's all I'm saying.
Experiment.
Not saying,
you start like Adam and Eve.
Right.
They first, before they bit the apple, they wasn't aware of being naked. Then you bit the apple. Now become nakedness. You being naked is kind of doing something to me.
I think my thing of instincts is
you don't have to be taught it,
but I feel like you're teaching yourself by touching a hot stove. If I touch something that I didn't know was hot, I feel like it's an instinct to be like, that's hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, before you even touch it, if you're touching it and find out that that's hot, I don't feel like that's instinct. Instinct is, in my eyes, like, I know that's hot. Instinct tell me to duck, like Spidey sense. I feel like that's instinct. Oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is, I need to move. I need to run. You know what I'm saying? This situation doesn't look good. My instincts kick in and tell me I need to get away from around here.
Or see, I
feel like that's from learning.
That's more of learning, because
that's what I'm saying.
You know what looks bad and what. Right. Okay, I grew up seeing a group of dudes, let's say, tatted up, talking, cussing, drinking. That don't look like such a good situation. I'm gonna back away from it. You know what I'm saying? That's I
feel like I had to be taught that.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
That's being taught. But I'm saying, if something is hot, nobody has to tell you to move your hand from it.
After you learn that it's hot.
Because it's
when I was a kid.
Like,
I see what you're saying.
The fight or flight situation, that's instinct. When people are faced with certain stressful situations, your body immediately, either naturally you turn to be, I'm going to fight or I'm going to run. Now, you can be taught to stand and fight, but there's a point in time where instinctively your body's either going, I'm going to stand here and face what's going on, or I'm gonna get the hell up out of here.
So okay, I feel what you're saying now. So you're saying leaving your hand on the stove would be ignoring your instincts,
right?
Okay.
Right, because that's why you have adrenaline.
Because
your
we
body's
tell
like,
our
okay,
we tell our
I'm
kids.
going to the microism.
That's what I'm
going
saying, right?
to
You gotta go deep,
to
right?
See, and be in the talk lessons where you tell like Trey, don't touch that thing. It's hot. You see how it look? It's red. It's hot. That means it's hot. It's hot, Daddy. It's hot. Don't touch it, son. I'm trying to. I'm teaching.
I feel like same sex as a baby. As a baby, you don't visualize sex. You know what I'm saying? You're seeing like if I see you and Jessica love each other or whatever, and I see you and Aaron hug each other, you know what I'm saying? In his eyes, there's nothing different. You know what I'm saying? That's
absolutely.
That's in her eyes, it's like that's love. You can do that with that person or that person to whatever degree.
Right.
If I see Daddy kiss Mommy, what's stopping him from thinking that Daddy can't kiss another guy? You get what I'm saying? Like,
cause he don't see
that's
Daddy
not
kissing
Mommy,
guy.
I know it's not Mommy, but I'm saying in the sense of if I see my dad share love with, you get what I'm saying? If I see Daddy hug Mommy, and then I see Daddy hug, Uncle.
Okay,
you get what I'm saying?
Right.
If I see Daddy's grandpa, if I see Grandpa kiss Daddy on the cheek, you know what I'm saying? Like, in a child, there's nothing that says that's gay. Or you know
absolutely.
what I'm saying? So it's on one accord.
It's whatever.
So you
tell
end up
them
being
to
taught.
Absolutely.
You know
What's
what I'm
straight or
saying?
normal gay, what's not.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
But I feel like do you rather come from you yourself, the parents, or the world? You know what I'm saying? Like just that situation about being gay, or telling them about
That's
what's.
what I said. Are you talking about like telling them? I feel like I'm gonna give my child all the aspects of what does exist.
Absolutely.
I want my life to be a head start for them. You know what I'm saying? Teach them what I can as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? Get them on the chord. Show them what the world is. Show them, you know what I'm saying, some things like proper ways to do things or better ways to do things. I'm gonna show them as much as I can, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And I'll let them as an individual come out to fruition, and I'll teach them like the rights and wrongs, and that will be their morality to let them be them. You know what I'm saying? If they can keep with this is wrong, taking life, lying, everything underneath that umbrella, that's wrong. Harming anyone is wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's not what we strive for. You know what I'm saying? You give them the goods. You know what I'm saying? Be kind, be humble. You know what I'm saying? Know your situation, know your environment. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And I let them be. I don't want to control you being straight or you being. I want my child to be the happiest that they can be. You know what I'm saying? I want them to love whoever gives them the most happiness in earth. Whoever gives them the most structure to make them be the best them in life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna try to take that away from them. I want them to be, because I've seen gay people be the best fucking versions of people. You get what I'm saying? Even though they went through hell to get to that platform of being to where they were comfortable. Right. When they got there, nigga, they're there. You know what I'm saying? They made that community strong as fuck. So I mean, that shit, that's for them to decide. I'm not gonna decide my child's preference of somebody like that. I will encourage them to know about whatever they do decide to be. Like, if, say for instance, my child happens to be gay, I'm gonna teach them about pride and where they came from and through the riots. Just like I'm gonna teach them about the riots and shit and protests that we've been through as black people and what we still going through. It's about teaching them that shit, and I most certainly are gonna teach them how to fucking fight. So just in case somebody tries to challenge them or think that they're less than because they're not straight, they can't whoop my child ass. You know what I'm saying? Right. They're gonna know who they are through and through, and there's not gonna be no questioning. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to go through that shit. You know what I'm saying? If this is who you want to be right now, that's who the fuck you gonna be right now. Who am I to tell you otherwise? We're all fucking humans guessing right now. You know what I'm saying? Because we're still fucking dealing with adults that don't understand that killing is bad, no matter what. You're a Christian and you believe that you should take a life when that's not even your decision to make. You know what I'm saying? Like, in pretty much every religion, it's bad to kill each other, nigga, in life. That's why when Indians did it, it was sacred to them. You know what I'm saying? It was, I'm gonna look at this animal in their eyes until they go through, so they won't be alone when they go to the spirit realm, because I'm gonna be them one day. Indians saw that shit. Native Americans saw that. My bad. I mean, it's called them Indians, but Native American indigenous people saw that shit. They understood beings like we need each other in order to live. Who am I to say that your life is less than mine because of a preference? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what you're this is what your life choice is. I understand some people say I didn't choose to be gay, but I'm sorry. It's a choice. You know what I'm saying? It's a choice because you have the option to be with the same sex or be with the opposing sex. That is an option. That is a choice that you decide to make. Just like straight people choose to be straight. That is a choice for us. Even though we're going to say, I feel like we were straight at the beginning, we're placed with options every day.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? If a gay nigga came up to you today, you like, you want to be gay today? You know what I'm saying? You're like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna continue being.
Because I feel like everybody had that thought process. Am I gay or do I?
It don't move me.
But that's what I'm saying.
They probably felt weird or wrong because of the environment that was pressed on them. Like they feel like it was natural to like this, and
Absolutely.
the people around them they couldn't say it because they probably heard them talk about other gay people.
So you saying it's a learned behavior?
What?
Being.
I really feel like
being gay or whatever.
I wouldn't say. I feel like all behavior is learned, but I feel like that mental aspect, that's your choice. That's your personal choice. You get what I'm saying? I don't feel like being gay is a learned attribute, just like being straight. I mean, in a sense, possibly, but then in another sense, if you're around a man
absolutely, I feel like to a certain circumstances, absolutely, shit, right. Because you could be with your mom or your dad is with another man, then you see that growing up, but then you could probably be into that, but then you be like, I don't like this. I want to be with a woman. I like certain things. Yeah. And I feel like everyone has a choice, but I feel like what you feel is not really a choice because it's just a natural thing within your own being. You don't.
Would you say sexual preference is an instinct? Would you say sexual preference is an instinct?
Not an instinct. That's why it's so many.
I mean, but how do
reproduction.
People say I knew that I was gay? Is that
because they feel something before they have sex? A lot of people,
right. A lot of people
find out they're gay before they even have sex.
But that's what I'm saying.
It's a feeling. It's like what you feel within your own self.
Like, if they've known, like you wouldn't say that's. If you say that it's not a choice or whatever, would you say?
You know what? We can ask a gay person.
Would you say it was an instinct? Do you say it's an instinct for your sexual preference? Like, do you automatically know that you're going to be straight? Did you when you were a kid and you had
using sex? That's not like
I'm just saying it as in a comparison. You know what I'm saying? Like, would you say that it?
No, because I say no because I don't use instincts kind of to have sex. Now I know what sex is in the act of reproduction. I have to, ejaculate. Now that part is instinctive because I don't have to think. That's just a natural thing. That's body.
Something you find out. At the end.
But sex itself is, like I said, you learn over time what I like, what this is. What's good?
But some people don't. Some people just like, I liked this girl, and there was another girl. You know what I'm saying? I like this girl. Then at some aspect, I don't know what.
But I'm saying,
gay people go through.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not really never. That's not. We
but
talked
I can
about
say how
this.
I feel as
absolutely.
Being straight,
No,
you know
absolutely.
So
right.
me being a straight man, like from what I can remember of girls, I'm like, she cute, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
now you probably instinctively like girls because you
that's
just
what I'm saying.
naturally go to.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, is that?
But
I see what you're saying. In a way, it is kind of.
But sex is like itself is a.
But that's what I'm
it's
talking
learned.
about. So is gay just sex or gay?
That's what I'm saying. We talked about.
I mean, it's the same
being
sex,
gay and stuff. When we talked about, it's not about who they have sex with. It's just about who they feel as a person. So I can feel gay, but you know what I'm saying.
Because I mean, being gay is attracted to the same sex. But that's,
right.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, is it an instinct? Because like when you seen a little boy, you wasn't like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Like instinctively, when you saw, maybe being around your mom, you like titties. You know what I'm saying? If you was breastfed or something.
Instinctively, like attracted, yes.
Yeah. That's
sexually, no. Because you don't.
Gay isn't being. Is it being sexually attracted?
Well, you asked,
or
do you think
attracted?
you can be like? Well, we said, do you think
both?
have instincts?
Do you think gay is being?
Can you
gay
have sexual instinct or whatever?
No, I said I think I said being gay. You think being gay is an instinct, just like being straight? Do you think being straight is an instinct? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I think you're right.
Yeah,
I guess in a way, to a certain extent,
you
absolutely.
naturally feel.
It's a natural feeling. Yeah, that's just what you feel, bro. Is your own spirit, your own soul. Is just like that's just what it is, bro. I just can't, kiss another man. I can't.
Yeah, I tell
that's not
Destiny-
it.
It's just I don't
Destiny asked me
think
that
what's
shit,
making
and
it
I was like,
hard. It just I don't use instincts in that way as far as like
Right.
a feeling.
Word, right.
It's more of a like with the stove when it's time to take action. Instincts take over when it's time for me to take certain actions. Not necessarily how I feel when it comes emotional wise, should I say, if that makes any sense. So it's kind of hard putting. Was it instincts to feel
Well,
this
that's
way?
What I'm saying is
Like-
instincts for you at least being a straight male. It was
Because I look at instincts as like a survival thing.
I mean, it's a battle. You find a mate that you feel like you will live the best with life with. Is that not a survival?
No, I don't need
You don't need, but this is somebody that can make life way better living, or you wouldn't be with them, right?
But it's not a necessity for my survival.
It's not a necessity, but it's a leisure to help you survive
You know,
better. It gives you a
it's-
better.
It makes life a little easier
Right, 2
to
miles
go
better
through
than
to
one,
have,
of
but
course.
You know what I'm saying? Like
With
that's
anything.
it's
Right.
like, you know
My
what I'm saying? Just
survival.
like building a civilization. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. You need people to build.
You know what I'm saying?
You need
More
a village
more
to raise a
resources.
kid. You need
know what I'm saying?
that's just what it is. You just need.
I mean, I feel like
It's
having a
like-
companion is helping. Survival.
It's like you have to eat, but you can eat bugs or
and see that's
you can have
instinctive.
plants. Like bugs and plants, it's food to eat, but protein
Protein
is
is
probably
right.
just nicer or
They
something.
just taste better.
Yeah, just a nicer thing.
Like you ain't gotta tell your
So
body.
when
you
you say
gotta have
food,
plants, but
That's why you say food is a necessity,
Right, that's
Right.
what it's supposed to.
because it's just not pancakes are a necessity, nigga. No, it's food. So, I mean, like, I don't know. I think just like the life that we live in, I don't know what optimal survival intakes, but I would think that being no. I mean, I could really have both sides. on that,
Stress-free.
So I'm not gonna even get into it.
Well, shoot. With that being said,
That was a random question.
it was.
Yeah. Took you on a long road.
Right. Dude.
We appreciate y'all tuning in. We need more of y'all to tune in. Goddamn it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I don't think the man is gay in my eyes. If you see a woman, I don't think not technically, scientifically, yes, but like spiritually, I don't think so.
And visually.
And visually, I don't think so.
have the best of both worlds. Man.
We out. Peace.
Get you some kicks. Get you some
Oh, yeah.
Funkos.
Oh yeah, get your kicks and Funkos. I gotta
In your music video.
in your music videos.
We does it all over here.
What you need, hit us up. This is the Dreamers League. We make dreams come true.
Or some music. You know what I'm saying?
We was RBDC before
Do it all, goddamn.
We do it all. We bring dreams.